Happy after evening time, friends and neighbors. It's time for another episode of Attract Mode, presented by Lady Arcaders. What is Attract Mode? This is Attract Mode. This is the thing that Lady Arcaders does Thursdays and Sundays throughout the year. It's really cool. And it features awesome ladies doing awesome things. We have a few, oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. I'm having an issue over here. My name is Exy. I'm your host for tonight. I am going to be with you through a pretty cool showcase. How y'all doing? How y'all doing tonight? How's chat doing? You doing okay? Today was like an oops all naps day for me. It was kind of weird. You gotta have one of those sometimes, I think, to just reset, plug back in, get your battery charged. And now we're here. We're ready to go. I will say, I do have an announcement for you. Game submissions and volunteer applications are now open for our third annual in-person event. Lady Arcaders Out of Bounds. Oh, excuse me. Lady Arcaders Out of Bounds Torontois. I've been practicing that all week. That is such a weird, difficult word to say for me as a non-French speaker. And I did it, and I was so focused that I tripped up and said bounds wrong. I'm so sorry. Held in collaboration with Toronto Games Week, we're excited for another fun-filled 2 days of femmes and gaming, and we can't wait to have you join us. You can head on over to https://ldy.gg/OOB3 to get more information about the event, along with submitting video games and applying for volunteering, both remote and in-person positions. This is really cool. This is a way to meet all the cool people that you might hear or see on Attract Mode throughout the year. And you can do it in the environs of Toronto, which, as we all know, is maybe the greatest city. I don't know. Is it? That being said, we have a great showcase for you today. We have an incredible showcase for you tonight. Our friend Anneurismz is going to get us through the World of Horror 40 achievements. And what this means is that they're going to do 40 achievements, actually a little bit more than 40. It's a little rounding down in 60 minutes, and it's going to be a heck of a ride. Please pay attention. We will have some warnings going up. There's some content warnings for this game. It gets wild, so please pay attention to those. And we'll see you right here in just a second as Anneurismz, please take it away to the World of Horror.
Hi, I am Anneurismz, and welcome to my World of Horror. This is a really cool game. It's an RPG roguelike point-and-click styled after like the Omega 2 UI. I love this game with my everything. If my commentator would like to introduce themselves before we get into it, I'd love that.
Hey everyone, it's me, Synthwave Ash, here to help illuminate, or maybe darkenate, this World of Horror run. It's really awesome. It got me hooked on this game. And yeah, Anneurismz is going to show us a wild ride indeed. And I just want to say, Exy, c'est bon on the French pronunciation.
I wish I knew what that meant.
Junior high French class paid off.
All right.
Cool. Other than that, yeah, will be some content warnings. But if you like adventuring, kind of like some RPG elements, RNG, and spoopiness, this is the run for y'all.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Curious
of
as to why
RNG
this
in
person's hand is backwards, but
it happens. It happens. You know, the average day in Shiwakawa. So yeah, we're going to be doing 40 achievements really quick. Before we get into that, we have to reset our progress. Say bye to my save file. Alright. We're going to load back in. This saves some of our settings, some of them don't change. Before we get into it, I'm going to explain what's kind of happening in these menus. There's a lot of words and a lot of pictures, and it's not quite well explained to you. So, we're going to click Customize the Playthrough, which lets us choose our character, our backstory, our difficulty, and all that. Our first run, we're going to play with Mizuki over here, who starts with an extra ally, which will help us with one of our first run achievements, which you are going to intentionally lose. This is the normal backstory. Our different backstories will basically add harder requirements to certain runs. So like the second one that we may see in this run is like medical history, where every time you take damage, there's a really high chance you get an injury, and those stack a lot, and they're really bad if you get a lot of them. This can be really hard. It can be really easy if you're lucky. Yeah. Difficulty button. There's 5 difficulties, or I think actually 6. 0 counts as 1. We will be doing the base difficulty for our first run. We'll be doing 1 tier lower for the rest of our runs to get some extra money to do stuff faster. I'm not gonna worry about any of this. I ain't pressing any of that. But yeah. Anything else that we should say before we get going?
Let's
okay, I'll take this
yeah. Let's go.
All right.
Let's investigate this spoopy town.
I will call time. We're not in time yet. I'll call time. This is one more menu I really need to explain. So basically, our big bad is the Old God. Someone here in Shibukawa is trying to resurrect some, like, eldritch demon, the Old God, to cause the apocalypse to happen. And our goal is we are investigating that to cause that to not happen. And we can actually choose which Old God we're going against. You'll only be seeing these two. They all have different negative effects, though. So like this one, you can't run from combat for the entirety of your run. Or this one, if you rest, it has like more of a doom penalty, which we'll talk about later. We will see a lot. We will see a handful of this one, which is basically just +1 damage to everything, including you and your enemies. And this one, which is where casting spells will cost doom instead of a reason. We don't use a lot of spells in our later runs. So yeah. Yeah, I'm going to click this, and as soon as I click this button down here, it's going to be start the time. So I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, go.
Yay!
All right, so first things we're going to do, we're going to go home. We're going to click that calendar. That's our first achievement. This changes that date. We're going to go to the bath real quick. Experience. We're going to come over here. 5, 6, 7, 0, 9. Any Japanese city pop fans in the crowd might recognize that as telephone number by Junko Ohashi. Yeah.
Nice.
Direct reference to that. Flashing lights warning right now. We're going to go boop the dog. Say hi to the dog. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, that's 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's achievement 3. Gotta go in the shop 4 times. It's a bit much on the eyes, but you don't really have to do anything in the shop. You just have to go in there. We're looking for a specific thing in here. Carpenter hammer. Cool. I'm really sad we had the fish for that because that costs doom. But we're gonna come in here and we're gonna hope for good RNG. This is kind of the annoying part of the run. Gonna study. Hey, that's one of the things. Oh, we got both the things. That's
Nice.
huge. So yeah, we just got an achievement for having the Carpenter Hammer and Regeneration and Expel Evil. Now we're going to go to the schoolyard. There's a lot of math involved here. But if we talk to one of these people, observe them, it'll say they seem relaxed. This person will not join us, but we can threaten them. And because we have enough doom and we have a weapon which changes the equation, they will join us. Our goal is to get over 100, and our doom just increases that. But we're on a really good pace for this part right now because we have a lot of doom. And we're just going to use that to fish around the school for some combat encounters. Hey, here's one. This is actually one of the ones you wanted to look for. Do I have anything that does Yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Combat encounter over. That's one of our new achievements. So we have an achievement to do a combat encounter in 1 turn with a human. She is a human. She's the squishiest human, which is why we just got bad luck. So basically the game will roll a d12 against you. And basically it's whatever stat you are plus whatever modifiers you have. It's like D&D, except the D12. If the game rolls a 1 on the D12, you get bad luck, and that's an achievement. It's bad luck for the game, not you. Oh, time lost the event. So you mouse over that guy, and then, oh, where'd he go? Where is he?
Stealing the frame.
And that's just time lost the event. That's like the negative thing about looking at the school. But the thing with the school is there's a couple combat things we can do here which are really helpful. So yeah, we're gonna yeah, one of my allies can hang out with you. So the main gameplay loop of this is basically here, some achievements. Actually, before I talk about that, so this is what combat looks like. We have all of these buttons over here that do different things, which I will explain later. But basically what we just did was prep. If we prep, so we have a percentile to hit, and if we prep, we have a guaranteed chance to hit. And basically we were just prepping empty, and prepping empty, all that does is nothing, but we get an achievement out of it. I don't think, did we get the ally to die? Oh yeah, I think we totally did. I am not sticking around this combat encounter. But yeah, that's pretty much what we're looking for with that. We've got pretty much everything from the school we need, though. We could find maybe a ghost, but we have, like, kind of low stamina. Basically, we're looking for any kind of loss to happen now. Generally, it's going to be Doom. We're going to check the plaques. We have really low all stats, though, so any works, really, at this point. Like, yeah, I think we'll definitely die if we take this combat encounter. I want to investigate the school a tiny bit more. But yeah, the gameplay loop of this is we investigate 5 mysteries per run, and then we go into certain locations, investigate stuff, and there's our Doom out. That's 11 achievements. That is our first 10%, sorry, first 25% of our achievements.
Yeah, 11 is good. Try and shoot for 12 normally, but
12
such as
nice.
RNG.
Yeah, that's the thing with this run, is it has a lot of RNG, so you're going to be seeing me do a lot of stuff. So this is basically our home. We're going to come back here between every run, and there's a couple things we can do. We can take a bath to heal for +1/+1. We can go, what am I doing? We can add extra +1 or +5 experience. We can fill up a water bottle in there and drink water. We do have something I'm looking for here, actually. Okay, we can do some stuff here. We're going to go to this one first. So, certain mysteries, so that's the mystery board, right? Certain mysteries will lock you to a location instead of the town. And we're looking to start in a place that locks us into town. We just got really good RNG.
Yeah.
So our character is a Yakuza driver. He's also cripplingly addicted to nicotine.
Yeah, he smokes a lot.
He smokes a lot. He starts
And the
with...
compass, yeah.
Yes, so he starts with nicotine withdrawals, and nicotine withdrawals are really bad, because what it does is it makes your combat 0.9 times slower, and this factors in quite early in the equation for this. So we want to get as many cigarettes as possible. What's really important about this, though, is we actually have an achievement for smoking 30 cigarettes in a row, which is really funny. See, 38 right there. So we got to buy 3 packs of cigarettes. It's an RNG of anywhere between 7 and 14. And then we're going to come here, we're going to buy a carpenter hammer, because it's all the things we have money for, and that's our weapon, and we're going to play through the rest of the run as normal. I have pretty much memory, like, per memory, what most of the events will do, so you'll seem to, like, flick to a button really quick. I just, like, look at the picture, and I'm like, oh, that's that. It'll, like, give you money, like this one, so basically this will be, like, stamina, reason, doom, for money. So I'll just take, like, either health stats. But it's a lot of just memorizing what buttons do what. Like here, one of those buttons forces you into a combat encounter, and we don't want to do that. That's time loss. This will take us to an alternate dimension in the universe called Otherworld, which we also don't want to go to, because if you fail those checks, it is not fun. Okay, I have the hammer. Okay, so you're going to see me do some actual combat here and do some math. Let's do this. Do I have enough to squeeze in here? Oh, I do. Cool. Okay, so... our strong attacks will take longer to hit, but basically we're just kind of taking the math part of it and trying to bring it up to close as 100 as possible, or as many preps as we can do. And then we can just save that and just spam that. So, you know, the more strength we get, because we have a strength weapon, things are going to be faster. That's part of the equation. It's based on what kind of weapon you have. This is the Shibukawa School, which is actually a portal to Otherworld right now. And they're gone. There's a teacher that's doing some, like, demonic ritual that is opening that portal, and you just attack her a bunch. Now, here's where I'm going to actually look really close before I pick an option. Cool, okay.
Yep.
We're going to take +1 strength, +1 charisma. So at the end of the game, you might see a lighthouse button up there. There's going to be a bunch of different events we have to do checks for. And it's just a flat 8 check. Actually, bathtub. What is our stats looking like? I'd love some stamina. That's cool. Yeah, let's go for festival next. So this is the one we actually really want to get to for Harum. Our aunt invites us to a festival in the village she lives in, and we're like, oh, weird. So first thing we're gonna do is go here. We're gonna check out the painting. There's someone spying on us. That's an achievement. We might actually come back to this later. But yeah, we're gonna explore the village, and it's gonna be like, ooh, scary dog. Oh yeah, we have to redo our thing now. There we go. But basically, we're just exploring the village because it's kind of weird. There's, like, you're noticing, like, cult members hanging around, like, weird stuff around the village. So you're doing your investigating thing, because that's all you do in this game is investigate. And yeah, basically, this is one of the locked down places. So we take a lot of time to make this as fast as possible, because we can't access the town, and there's a lot of stuff we can do in the town that we would love to have that we just can't do here. This event has a thing where at the end of it, there's an investigation period in the forest. And if you take 5 investigations in the forest at any time, it does not have to be during the investigation period. You can get to the overground factory at the end. And if you miss that, because you only have 4 chances to investigate before that, you get the bad ending where you miss the ritual and you lose health. Oh, hey, we got the dog. Oh, where's
Yay,
everybody?
camp
The
dog.
blood. Yeah, the festival is all kinds of weird. But yeah, we're gonna come here. We're gonna struggle in cutscene time.
Yep, we crashed the party.
Yeah, we crashed the party, and they're like, "Oh, they're ritual sacrificing us," but we get out of it. Do we? There we go. Yeah, some like masked police officer shows up and helps us, and I don't believe he's a police officer, because immediately after that dialogue is a dialogue that's like the local authorities had no clue what we were talking about. They do not believe you, which I think is really funny. We have a
Spooky
really good
X-Files
RNG in health.
stuff.
True. We're gonna go to Morbid Mermaids really quick. It would have been cool to get so there's a mystery okay, these are all alliteration. I don't remember all of them, but like I just refer to them with the last 2 words. So that one would be like school scissors. So if there's an option we're gonna do where we burn down the school, because that takes place in the school. There's a lamp we can topple over and it burns down the school, and this actually stays for the rest of our run and changes school scissors. It changes our last scary guy. It changes our last combat encounter to a much harder variant of it because she's burnt. She's angry because we burned her. And then also it changes the baseball bat that's hidden in one of the lockers into a torch. And we can take that torch and buy a flashlight, and that is 2 light sources. If we equip those at the same time, we get the light burn achievement, which unlocks the heavy-duty flashlight, which is just a big flashlight you can whack people with.
But that's a crime. You're talking about crime.
We do lots of
Burning
crimes.
down a
We're Yakuza
school?
driver right now.
You know, you can do a little crime as a treat,
A little bit
but
of
not,
a treat.
but not really.
So yeah, this is usually a pretty hard combat encounter. He has so much health. But instead, yeah, this button. We're just gonna do this. Oh, we do get burnt, which is kind of annoying, but we can get rid of that immediately. What's really cool about this game too is like most of your status afflictions will have like unique sprites. So if you look like he's burnt, or like you'll see we get some like other stuff later. Okay, I have Household Hell and I have Violent Vigil. We're gonna go to Household Hell first, because Violent Vigil is gonna lock us in the mansion. So we want to go to the hospital to get rid of these burns. What burns do off the top of my head is, yeah, you get this additional 1 combat damage, which isn't good. Really, really, really not good, especially for certain combat encounters. And yeah, we're just playing through this run normally. Our end goal here when we get to the lighthouse is to complete it with 90% doom. Or over, anywhere from 90 to 100. We don't want to hit 100 because we'll lose. Also, as you go here real quick, this is really funny. We can grab the handcuffs, and we need those. We can just rob the police station for handcuffs because, you know, there's nobody there for some reason.
We're just borrowing.
Yeah, we're just borrowing.
You know, it'll be back for the next run.
Yeah, it'll be back there later. Who cares? That's really funny. Get to the same spell twice. That happened to me earlier when I was trying to fish for that one achievement we did earlier. Where we got the 2 spells from the Carpenter Hammer. I got the same spell 4 times in a row from the library, and I was baffled. Because like the odds of that happening instead of getting one of those achievements is like way higher. So it was just like icky. That's 1 book. So we're gonna look out for 3 books, and we're gonna throw them away immediately. Icky. We hate reading. As a dyslexic person, we don't want to read. But the actual reason for that is we unlock one of our back stories called... we're going to run away, because that is a really hard combat encounter that's unique to Haru. But basically, if we throw away 3 bucks, we get an achievement and unlock a backstory, and that is cool to have. But it's just another RNG lineup thing. We are actually pretty good on most things, though. Haru's looking in pretty good shape right now. We had really high health, so we got to get his strength up a lot. I should be explaining what this screen is. Every time we finish a mystery, we're going to be getting a negative effect over here. And all of these do different things, and all of them are really annoying. Some are significantly worse than others. Like, one can turn off the bathtub for the rest of your run because the water's contaminated, which is really bad because you lose out on, like, 10, 12 points of healing, which is a lot. This is a unique mystery. I kind of hate this one because it's really long. Hey, that's another book. Also, we have the camp dog, so we have 5 slots of inventory, which is awesome. So this one, our uncle has invited us to, what do you call it? To his own memorial service, post-mortem. So we're going to look at this list, and it's going to tell us the things we have to do. Only thing I'm looking for is up here, clap, bow, clap, clap. So we're going to come back here, clap, bow, clap, clap. We did a ritual, done. So we're going to explore the mansion a little more. And then we're going to get Doom, unfortunate. And then we're going to light the fireplace. This is either going to be attend supper or light a fireplace. Now we're going to explore the mansion one more time. And then it's going to be 12 a.m. So we're supposed to check on him again. But oh no, where does he go? The body, it's missing. So we're going to go back. Oh, and everybody's gone. Ah, shock. And we're going to investigate a few more times. All right, the pair has been following you. All right, we are at 1 a.m., which means we can actually just investigate one more time. Because there is nothing actually on the list for this. And then once we're at 2 a.m., we're going to go to the study. We either have to burn an envelope or feed a plant. We burn the envelope, it gives us freezing damage, and we feed the plant with our blood, and it gives us stamina damage. We're going to grab the mask, because the other thing is a combat encounter. At 3 a.m. is something that tells you to do, it tells you to cover up a mirror in the study, which is impossible. It's not implemented yet. We need cigarettes, too. I just saw what our speed is. So we're going to buy the Untitled card. So that's really useful. It's just going to make things cheaper in the shop. We're going to do this for now. There we go. This is a really annoying fight. Any enemy that's kind of doing this thing is going to be really annoying. Like the Time Warper. And we're just committing some casual atrocities. We just did a ritual to revive our uncle. Which, you know, average day and she would call, but we're at 91%. So I'm going to ask you really quick, Ash, did you take notes on our 2s?
I did.
Awesome. Okay, so once we get to this lighthouse, we're going to hope we get through this. We have a lot of health, so we should be okay. We're going to open this. Sorry, I should have said flashing lights warning. Okay, so here and here is important. Do we have the 6th floor? Let's look really quick. No. Okay, so we're not going to use the handcuffs, but basically all of these are going to tell us what our lineup for things are. So we're going to go in the lighthouse. We're going to start climbing. And then, okay, if we have enough charisma, we can reason with her. Our second thing is going to be, if we had a flashlight, we could use the flashlight. What is my second combat encounter?
Was the Forgotten Specimen.
Awesome. That is wrong.
Oh, no. I wrote it down wrong.
Unfortunate. It's okay. So we're going to go right into Ico. All right. And this is going to be our 3rd run. It would have been nice if we would have won the last one. Actually, we don't need to load. But we can get those achievements in this one just fine. We're going to come over here, grab that extra money. That extra money is so useful for us. And this is where it's going to be kind of annoying because we're going to start to fish for some extra things. We do have one of the things I want, but I want to try to get an extra mystery in here to do some extra stuff. We're looking for one specific one. Morbid Remains, awesome. Crimson Cape, Moonlight Sailors, ugh, no. That's one. Not really getting what I want here, but we're just gonna go for it. So what's gonna happen here is we're gonna go buy a weapon immediately. Would have been cool if we set a crowbar, but okay. It's a hammer type of day.
It is hammer time.
It is hammer time. MC Hammer would be so happy. And we're doing the one where we burnt down the school last time. Instead of burning down the school, we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna go beat him up. So this is actually Ico, and Ico's canon story is she's the swim team captain, and this mystery we're doing is her canon story. This is the swim team. There's a mad janitor, and he's turning the swim team into mermaids. He's like chopping up fish and chopping them up, and like surgically like turning them into like mermaids, which, you know, atrocious, awful. But basically what is happening here is that is her swim team. Those are all her friends. That's cool, that fits. But these are all her friends, and basically, when we defeat him, that's her, like, canon ending for her storyline. We're gonna throw these away really quick. We're really close to that last book. That's really cool to get early in this run. That is likely to happen unless RNG's bad. Yeah, we're just gonna bash him. He's weak to blunt weapons, so, like, crowbar or hammer is really good going into this. And see the last one? Cool.
Fun.
And then we get the best strength weapon in the game from him, too. So it's like super cool we do that. It just routes into it. Alright, we're going to take the key. I have nothing there.
Take a bath.
We're going to go stamina, take a bath. Yeah, a lot of the same gameplay loop with rancid ramen, botanist, eels. Okay, we're going to do eels. I'm going to warn you in the end of this, there is a quite graphic thing. We are going to jab our neighbor in the eye, and a bunch of baby eels are going to spill out. So if you're squeamish about that thing, at the end of it, don't watch. I will let you know when it's over. Hey, we're going to close the door. This is a great thing we can talk about. I'm really sad we didn't see this earlier. Give me 1 second. I need to pull something up because there's a chart we use for this. There we go. Cool. So, exorcism. That's how you get rid of ghosts, right? In this game, it's a series of claps and bows that you have to figure out through trial and error. There is a chart to do this that we have. So basically, we take whatever number it says right, and then we just follow the chart down. So we did 1, so I went down to bow, 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 clap, clap. We got 4. So our answer is either bow, 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 clap, bow. And if it's not that, it's going to be bow, 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 clap. Okay, so it's going to be bow, 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 clap, bow. Make sure to write that down.
Yep.
Fast Swimmer is also really good. She's a really good character. She has a lot of really good like character specific perks, because every character does have like specific upgrade perks, and she gets like less doom penalty for running away, better resting, faster combat actions, which are really good. I'm going to equip this no, we're gonna put that away. I'm gonna get the handcuffs really quick. We did not see him at all last run, so hopefully we do get to see him in the lighthouse. That's just a curse, which is unfortunate. A certain curse does enable an achievement, so if you see it, that'll be cool, but, you know, that's entirely RNG. Another Otherworld. Some of them you can actually fail to roll. It'll roll against you. Okay, here's the thing that's happening, everyone. I'm going to click this button, it's going to come up, so if you're squeamish, don't pay attention. Poor Kana. While this plays, a fun fact about this person, their neighbor Kana, is actually gender fluid. Their pronouns are RNG based on runs, which is awesome. I love Kana.
Yeah,
there's also a palette in the game. You can change like the colors of the game, and one is just like trans colors. Which
I don't know if I would
also
take
love.
that if I got the eye eels with it. It is cool.
That's so true. It'll do botanist. This is a silly one. So we're supposed to rescue this botanist at the end. Oh, Miku, this is a really unfortunate time for you to show up. What is with our time? Weird. Okay. What is? Why can't that fit? It probably just barely can't fit. So Miku would be really useful to see later. Unfortunately, we're not going to see Miku right now. But Miku gives us this prescription, right? And with this prescription, we're actually just going to throw it away. If we have 4 money, we can fill it at the pharmacy for whatever reason, because the pharmacy just lets people fill random people's prescriptions in this town. And then you can go to the illegal den to find her, which you don't get till achievement 25. And you can give her the prescription you filled, but you find out it was for her grandmother. There we go. Like that. We'll save that. Cool. But yeah, basically we do that. We unlock her as a character, and that's another one of our achievements. I have not gotten it to line up very consistently. I've gotten it like twice in all my practice. And I've been practicing this I've been practicing it. Sorry, I've been practicing this a lot. So it's just kind of it may happen, it may not. Is the magician going to do thing?
Yeah. Lots of magicians in this town.
There are a lot. There's a whole vein of those weird enemies that do weird magic things to you. I don't remember what his exact thing he does to you, but there's like one called Time Warper that after you attack him once, he deletes all of your actions in the rest of your bar. And he's a pain. And he increases your doom too. Okay, this is a fun one because I have to flick. Because you can't save this. So we're supposed to be rescuing this guy, but we're not going to do that. So the meta knowledge that I have that Aiko doesn't know, or you wouldn't know, audience, is this guy is gone. He's like a plant guy. Like a plant has like taken up residence in his brain and taken over him like a parasite. But you don't know this as the player. Yeah, perception would be cool. I guess it's 8.
Plants are people too.
Plants are people, but that's an evil plant. That's an evil person.
Ah.
That's gonna get us. And actually, if you take him out, there's a second combat encounter that you have to fight through. We're gonna go Beckoning Bulletin, and we're gonna go for the side quest here. So you might have noticed this thing over here, this little notepad. This will basically give us. It'll basically give us a side quest per mystery. It'll give us like an item or like unlock like a button in like the end. Or like something like this. But basically what we're getting is a forest note, which will enable a button at the end. If we don't get this, we actually get a penalty on all 3 of our stats. While it's faster to take that penalty, I don't really want to. We're gonna take a nap. Our health's in a good place right now. Cut artery, that is not good. I have money, we're getting rid of that right now. Oh, oops. That's just every time you investigate, you lose life. It's really bad. It's really, 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 really bad. Cut artery is one of the ones you really don't want to get.
I mean, that's what I know from real life.
I mean, you know what? That you might bleed out a little bit, just like as a treat. Cool. We also don't have a lot of Doom right now, which is really nice. I try to keep my Doom at about 20% per key we get.
Yeah, we got good health. We got good Doom management. Hey, a lumpy officer.
And this lumpy officer is going to give us a second pair of handcuffs.
Yeah, we got the fire axe.
Earlier we were talking about what if somebody modded this game to where every enemy was just a different variant of Todd Howard. And so I said the sentence, Lumpy Todd Howard. And that was awesome. I loved that.
I still want to see that.
Sam, somebody out there, if you could have pixel art, please draw Lumpy,
Lumpy
Todd Howard for and put it in the game for me, please. I will pay you.
Bounty for the Bethesda mod.
Yeah, which is that. We are almost done with this run, thank God. That is our 4th key. We're gonna go into the bath one more time. I don't like how it like moves that over there. But we're almost at full health. We do Rancid Ramen. Rancid Ramen is really easy. It's one of my least favorite side quests. I don't do it. You just have to discard 2 items, which I don't like having to do. Hey, Ghost. This was...
It was a bow, 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 clap, bow.
Cool, thank you. Alright, I'm going to put my hammer away really quick so I have an extra inventory slot. Just in case we find a book.
Time.
Yeah, we've had this axe the entire time. That letter one has an RNG chance to give you 2 money or take away 2 money. It's like either you get mysterious money or you get fined. Like your rent's late and you get fined. But you know, real to real life. That's the real world of horror. That one is just taking 2 of anything, so it's money, stamina, or reason. If you have 0 money, just take the money one, because it drops your money to -2, and then the game's like, you can't have negative money, and then it brings you back up to 0. And so it's just a free button press.
We like those.
I love free button presses. Alright, just a vial of ramen soup. We are at really good Doom. I shouldn't actually have to need to know what the 2s are in this if I route my Doom right. I'm not even going to the bathtub. It's not worth. Alright, Lighthouse. Do we have Takashi?
That's right. We're going to beat this
yes,
run
Takashi's
unbathed, y'all.
Only 1 memory? Okay, cool. So I know what I can squeeze it. We're going to press this button to rest, which will heal us. This doesn't count as a rest, as in the achievement. There's an achievement to do we're on Restless. This doesn't count as the rest action. There is a sub-location for us to rest. And basically, it's just, if you do that, you just lose the achievement. My second thing was Mad Janitor. I remember that at least.
The Jad Manator. Wait.
The Jad Manator. That guy's mean. I do like all the extra combat choices in that one. It is very cool.
We finally found you.
Yeah, hi Takashi-san. Yeah, wrong button. We're gonna use the handcuffs, slap some handcuffs on him, and bring the ultimate opportunist to justice, which is the description for the achievement we just did. And there we go, 9 new achievements. I'm gonna really quick go look at the number we have. We have 25. Cool. Okay, since we have 25, we're just gonna do this really quick. We're gonna go into a quick play. We're gonna do this. We're gonna exit. Please confirm. That's 1 new achievement.
Yay,
There are yeah, there's milestone achievements you get, and basically the goal for that there is to just load back in, because you don't get the milestone achievement when you meet the milestone. It's when you load in next. And I'm gonna go back to Haru. We're going to load everything, make sure everything's loaded. For some reason, there's a bug in the game that'll on-load the library. Only the library specifically from your save to reset. I don't know why that happens.
Well, you know, we do throw away books because books are bad.
Yeah, but the library is so useful. School scissors, no. Alright, so here I'm going to be looking for mysteries I can do achievements in. That's one. I want two. This may be agreed, but I want two. That's one. That's two. No. Actually, we already print that school, right?
Yeah.
You told us about it. I don't know if you did it, but you told us about it.
Okay, cool. I think this is the one. We have two things we can do here. Oh, yeah, we definitely did. I remember the burns. Sorry. Oh, yeah, so we have a few things we can do with this one, which is what I was aiming for. Which is story. This is another one which you don't do the side quest. Actually, might be better. It actually just reduces your investigations by literally only one. We don't actually have to buy the compass here either, but cigarettes are unfortunately more expensive because we don't have the normal shop. Can I please have cigarettes? Can I please have cigarettes? I'm begging
please.
you. Okay,
please.
We'll come back here later. Because that was just too much doom to search. Okay, cool. And basically, certain mysteries will make it so you have to like look around at the end. And looking around at the end ain't too big of a deal. But the RNG can be really mean. Any one of those squares could be our ending. And I've had it happen multiple times where I click on every single one of those tiny little squares, and it's the very last one.
And since we don't have a weapon, we were just Parappa the Rapper-ing thick with magician. Kick punches all in the mind.
I love Parappa the Rapper. What a shout out. Yeah, we just kick them as much as we can. I don't want to smoke my cigarettes right away because I don't want to bank on not having them later. Boop, 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 boop. Might actually just save kicks for now.
My rib cage isn't on my face. Is that something I should be concerned about?
Oh, that's just face rib cage top Howard. That's no. Yeah.
The rib cage Howard.
Rib cage Howard, hanging out.
See, if it wasn't Todd Howard, and if I met someone named Ribcage Howard, I'd want to hang out with them. That's a cool name.
He just released the Skyrib special edition.
Skyrib. For the 7th time.
Yeah.
Forest tapes are actually
version.
useless. They don't do anything. They will be in the next update, but they've been useless for the past, like, 2 years. Yeah, I want stamina back.
Ooh, so while we do this beginning thing, I just want to call out Usfer in the chat. Said, mind punch is all in the kick. And if you played this game, you have to be super quick.
You absolutely do. We're going to go for the crowbar. The crowbar is a better weapon. We're also going to poke the Euliden one more time. Hey, look, there's the cigarettes we wanted.
Yay.
Heck yeah.
And
Gimme.
Yeah, don't smoke, kids, but Haru needs it. And
It's
we're
okay
gonna
for
go.
me.
Yeah, it's okay for him. He needs it. He has a stressful job. Oh, hey, Lumpy Officer. Long time no see. Okay, math time. Cool. What is that? Yeah, we're just gonna slowly poke at him. Now he's gone, and we get handcuffs. We've already handcuffed Takashi, so we can actually use these. The handcuffs actually have a secondary effect that reduces the power of all humans. So basically what power does, it's just a flat per 1 unit decrease in your chance to hit. Which is really mean. And there's an event we can get that basically gives plus 30 to everybody's power, meaning a flat and negative 30 the chance to hit on every combat encounter, which is brutal. It's so mean. It's definitely the worst one.
What are they, me?
Stamina. Charisma would be nice. Yeah, I'll take the charisma. Like again, I want to get flat 8s by the time we get to the end of it, just so we can pass things. This guy has a crazy power. Minus 35 chance to hit is insane. He's really squishy. He's just really hard to hit.
He's a driven individual. Hey, look, it's a member of the like open mouth, no thought Pokemon starter club.
My favorite starter. Oh, I didn't grab the side on him. It's okay. Alright, and we're gonna keep playing through. Morbid Mermaids, that went visual. Okay, Morbid Mermaids. We're gonna go beat the guy up. It'd be cool to see the school in this because we could do a lot of achievements, but we also can go straight into the school, so it's not like something I'm stressed about. Because there was a few achievements in the school. Oh, this is the guy I was talking about earlier. I hate him. See what it does down here? Reality shifts, your action is canceled. You feel older and weaker. So he drains you of your life. And then, yeah, this is just a horrible combat encounter. It's just losing health to the game. There we go. Yeah, Time Warp is evil.
Let's not do the Time Warp again.
I'm fairly certain that is a direct reference to that. There's a lot of like references to stuff in this, especially in the achievement names. This healing kit is also our second best healing item in the game. We got another level. We're gonna use that to heal our reason. Doing restless runs is cool because we just kind of use our levels up to heal. Hey, we're gonna toss this. It'd be cool to see one more book.
Yeah, one more book.
This is the Mad Janitor. I'm actually gonna just fight him. Does a lot of damage, that's true, but I do want that axe. Haru is a strength character. He can take a lot of advantage out of this. We want that. Alright, things are more expensive, which is like hard to deal with. Hey, Exy, you got anything to read out?
Do I have anything to read out?
Yeah.
I could manifest something if you would like.
Yeah, like maybe about
manifest
like,
away
modes or like out of bounds Torontois. I can't say that.
Toronto. We have to be able to say Torontois.
Torontois.
Torontois. I might just say Torontois for 5 minutes because I practiced it real hard.
If you want to.
Torontois. It's lovely. No, you're doing great. This is fantastic.
I appreciate that. Thank you. If you missed last Sunday's attract mode, I was actually on the track mode earlier this week with my friend Ad129, and we did a Chaos of Mario 64 Rogue Chaos Edition, which is a game. But the VOD went out yesterday. You should go watch that because it was really good. It was really funny. Ad played it blind, which is awesome. Oh, hey, achievement! Cool. So we're gonna lose our fire axe here, which is really unfortunate. But hey, what is my prep damage? Okay, that's too much. He's weak against this type of weapon, so if I'm just gonna throw it, okay. So, I have an achievement to defeat this guy with no weapons, which we just did. It doesn't matter if it's no weapons, it doesn't matter if you enter the fight with a weapon. It's as long as you don't have a weapon by the end of it, you're good. And that's why we keep with that extra crowbar still, in case you run into that. We won't have to worry about that from this point on, but that's why I do keep my extra weapon up here in case I need to throw something. This guy again.
This guy.
So while we beat up Plant Man, I just want to say, yeah, Anneurismz is super great. Runs lots of awesome games. Very, very talented speedrunner. And also, I desperately want the generic sports hat.
I love this sports hat. I love all the clothes in this game. So something we're not going to be able to see is in the place where we get the extra 1 money. It's actually a costume screen, and each character has unlockable costumes. There's actually a certain achievement will unlock a pack of cards, which gives you how many do I have? You could take away my fondest memory. That's okay. I don't do my memories. What was I talking about? Sorry.
Costumes.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the costumes. So there's actually a card pack you can unlock because this is originally actually a card game, so that's why everything's referred to as cards. Oh yeah, I need to talk to this person, don't I? Oops. That unlocks 3 costumes per character, to my knowledge. Bo clap, okay. Bo clap. Cool. Now just back to exploring the mansion. And also, there's other timelines. It's just basically Halloween mode. It's Timeline A, Timeline B. Timeline B is just Halloween mode. And everybody has a Halloween costume in Timeline B, though, and I love them. Like, they all look really cool.
Hey, that has us hanging out. I mean,
yeah.
Heads up on this combat.
I'm trying to think. Nah, we're just gonna do this because I need cigarettes again. That's the issue.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna be able to buy cigarettes. No, that is entirely fine. All right, it's a 12. We're gonna go in here. He's not here again. These things don't change, so it's like a set per time. It's just the event themselves and what the event itself does will change. So like the study thing will always be in the study. It'll just either take away something or other, right? There you go. That's the envelope again. We should be able to see the plant. I kind of like the plant one.
Feeding the plant. Yeah,
I love
yeah,
feeding
like
the plant.
yeah, like all the mysteries are similar. You know, all the mysteries stay the same, but the environment, you know, like with the school scissors, burn down the school, that's different, and some different skills can unlock different options, and otherwise, like Anneurismz was saying, the different malices as you get going through the runs can also affect how you have to maneuver through.
Yes, you have to think about that very quick on the fly. Oh, we have neither of our remember checks. That's cool.
Sick.
Or Takashi. Takashi's floor 6, but
Take that, brain. I don't need you.
I'm gonna do one more. Cool. Because we should be good.
Going up the stairs. Going up the stairs.
Going up the stairs one more time.
In
I
a
love
scary
the
town.
stairs.
In a scary town. Going up the stairs.
Yeah, the lighthouse is pretty cool. I like the lighthouse. Like all those symbols, they always mean the same thing. It also actually will show you the 6th one, which when it shows us the 6th one, we don't actually always have a 6th floor. It's whatever old god things we can do. I guess I'll take an extra dex. Doesn't really matter at this point now, does it? No, you do
Be
that.
nice, Takashi-san.
Yeah. I just gotta hope we can get to the end. There we go. Cool. Thank God. All right, we got 3 new achievements from that. Now
Sick.
we're gonna look at our achievement list. Achievements, we're at 29. So we're gonna go do some quick stuff, right? And by quick, I mean we're gonna fish for RNG, which will be a thing. So we've unlocked a few places, right? We're gonna go here. We're gonna make sure things load in right, including the library. We're gonna look there. Okay, library notes. That's cool. We're gonna take some experience, and we are going to go just straight into the town.
Yeah, and we
All right, this is the town.
we picked the everyone does more damage old god, right?
Yeah. It doesn't really matter which one we're going into, for this one, because I'm just like fishing for stuff. No, I want Aiko. Aiko's the best. I love Aiko. I have so much adoration for Aiko. She's like such a good character. She's even written well. Okay, cool.
Yeah, playing this casually is phenomenal. Even though the palette is simple and the art, you know, it's not super flashy, but just the writing is great. The environmental storytelling is phenomenal.
Yeah. So we just crammed the glass eye into our eye, by the way, and we're gonna really hope for good RNG. I might actually keep a Thotu Flame. Bum, bum, bum. This is the really exciting part. Can you tell? Oh my god. Nope, that worked. Yeah, so we're just gonna keep looking for a spell called a Third Eye. And this was really mean to me earlier, so we're gonna really hope the game's not nearly as mean to me as it was earlier, because my god, I had to do this in 2 entire runs. I got to 100 twice. And this is a thing.
RNG.
And 3,
Nice to
yeah.
us.
And it's not like it's just a lot of spells you can get from the library, and that's just RNG. You'll see a lot of duplicates a lot, which I think is really annoying. I get a lot of duplicate spells. There we go.
Did it.
That's what we're after. So we're going to cast Third Eye. That's cool. And I'm going to really quick go to the Witch's Tree. Wish for money. Wish for money. Wish for money. Hey, Paranoia. That's what we want to look out for, too. We're going to ask someone to join us. Please join us. I'm begging you. Please join me. Awesome. Unfortunately, I'm going to kill them now. So when you have Paranoia, you can actually, so if you choose to let someone go, you just kill them.
Oh.
And we're going to look for one more lump of flesh. Lump of flesh. There is an RNG chance this gives us something we don't want, and it just happened. Evil. Okay.
Boo.
And Curse Science, we're gonna have to buy another one. Boo.
Come on, flesh, be nice to us.
Yeah, it's a chance it happens again, and then be really sad. There we go. Okay, we have an achievement for getting cursed 5 times. Now I'm gonna try to look to get the holy candle to pop off. Oh no, we can doom out too. We haven't done that yet. I did not set our doom as that high. So we're at 35. Cool. So we have a few things we can do at this point. We're almost at the end. So we are going to pick Aiko one more time because Aiko is just the goat. She has such good exclusive perks. I love Aiko. We're gonna do this one, and I'm going to go over here. We're going to load, continue, and we're gonna look for specific mysteries that give us achievements. This is gonna be our fastest thing here, right? So like Coma would be cool. We could even go back to Fear Festival. Hey, there we go. Hey, okay, cool.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a few things here. Coma, scissors. Okay, so we're gonna start with Coma. We're gonna go get a weapon at the hardware store. I have a clear path at the end of the run now. We are guaranteed a clear path at the end of the run now.
Woo! Nice.
So maybe within the next 10-ish minutes. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna buy it the crowbar, and we're just gonna do this mystery. I'm gonna investigate a few times. You're gonna confront the stranger. It's gonna bring us down to eventually that thing does get down to the village, but I don't want to gamble. We're gonna go to the village twice, resolve the event. Village one more time. This should give us the Dust of Seeing. Haru actually has a unique thing there with his Yakuza card. If you have it, you can flash the vendor it, and like it's implied that he has like Yakuza protection, and he has like the pay the Yakuza. So like his smile fades, and he gives you like 6 funds, but you lose a bunch of reason because you feel like a horrible person. But
Yeah,
you know,
but
good little
money.
touch. But money, it's really good. Like that much money is insane. It's really hard to get that much
6
money,
full
but
monies?
Haru
Yeah.
excels at it. This guy. What's my chances to hit? Cool. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna just do that. Cool. Oh, he's weak to blood weapons. My time freezes. Your action was canceled. Yes, he does it too. This guy's evil. I really dislike this guy. Any enemy that does that is just cruel.
Yeah, how dare enemies have cool abilities that we can't get? Boo.
Yeah, how dare they? We're gonna use this thing. Oh, what's that? Basically,
Ooh.
this mystery, everyone's like, there's like a coma spreading, and no one knows why. But basically, it's these things. We see these things, and we go and we immediately go start to fight them.
Hey, chat, would you still love me if I was a worm hanging out of the ceiling?
What if I told you this isn't a worm? It's a finger.
The finger?
It's a
Yep.
finger of an eldritch being from Otherworld. They're reaching in and like sucking the like thoughts out of people's brains.
Excuse me?
Yeah,
That's
turns
just a
out
finger. It's a
Eldritch
really
Horror
hard fight.
kind of breaks your brain.
Household Hell is also doable. I'd like to have a little bit of money for this.
Thing is kind of messed up.
But we can definitely do that. Do I have any friends? Okay, so we're gonna get a friend really quick because we need a friend for this. This is really messed up. We're killing another person. But we're gonna go to the occult shop and we're gonna look for a ritual dagger. Which I don't believe I have right now. No. I know I got one randomly last run. That can happen. I wouldn't have enough money. Oops. So the way we're gonna resolve that is we're gonna prep, which will give us Ico's plush. Then we're going to prep again, and that gives us extra money when we prep again. Just exchange for a doom, which is awesome. And we really want this ritual dagger. Please. Please. Cool. Ritual dagger. We're going to equip this. We have our friend. We have our ritual dagger. And now we need to buy one last thing with our last piece of money. That is a flashlight. This takes a lot of... Oh, it's not 2. I thought it was 1. It's not 1. Sorry. It's not 1. It's 2. Yeah, I'm just going to sell this for it. Cool. That's the fastest thing we can do right now. We just really want this flashlight. I'm begging for a flashlight. Please give me a flashlight. Please give me a flashlight.
Yay.
Cool.
Yeah, thank you, shopkeep.
Yay. Now we just have to get through this. Oh, you're evil. Oh, I like faster combat actions. I can just do this. Cool. What is my chance to attack? Oh, I see. That's why.
Yeah, turns out being on the swim team makes you really good at fighting things in bats.
Yeah. Aiko is one of the easiest characters to do combat with, because it just lets you do ridiculous stuff with their combat. But right now we're just Gamba, because we don't have guaranteed hits, but you know, Gamba's the best strat sometimes. A lot of finding out what's good in this game was just trial and error. Improve resting at home, +1 luck, +1 perception. I'll take the perception, I'll take the reason. We're gonna pray at the temple.
Yeah, get more brain juice going.
Check. I need to equip this flashlight, and we need to investigate the seaside twice. So we're gonna investigate one more time, because I did know this one went over it. We're gonna talk this person out of it. Not gonna work. Unfortunate. This is not the right thing we need. Unfortunately, the thing we need went into our inventory. There we go. It's the Architect's Journal, right? Wait, this is what I put away. Oops.
I saw the line, Herald. The ocean is hungry, and it made me feel weird.
The ocean's hungry. It wants a little snack.
That feels weird.
I think that was one of our old god things. We're going to study the symbols. Now we're just gonna really hope to get to the end of this so we can do our thing. We're gonna retreat. The holy candle would be cool to get that. There's an achievement for purifying 2 places with the holy candle, and it just doesn't really work out a lot. I do save it for the endless run, because if it pops off, we can do an achievement really quick after. Yeah, give me a book. Ooh, Room of Ghost. Cool. Let's find out what her ritual pattern is. Clip, 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 clip. Okay, that's gonna be bo, 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 clap, clap. Alright, that's 2, so it's gonna be clap, bo, 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 bo. It could be 2 other things. Nope, clap, bo, bo, bo. Cool. At certain points, when we know a number, we know it could be one of a group of things, and so we just go down that group of things. That's unfortunate. Please give me. Oh, okay, whatever. Okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we did do about.
The doom.
It happens. It's because we had to do so much fishing. Achievements
Yeah.
36. Okay, we're gonna load back in and we're just gonna fish for one more thing.
All right, so while we load back in here.
Actually, we don't need to fish for
Ooh.
anything. I just had the most idea of all time.
Ooh.
What is it?
We're gonna go to over here, new story, and we actually can go to School Scissors from the menu, which gives us some lore, like the tutorial. But we're gonna just explore the school a little bit, and we're gonna see one of our really easy achievements, and then we're gonna go straight into endless, and then we're gonna be in our last stretch. And this, and we're gonna open this up, and there's our achievement. Cool. We're out of here.
Wild.
Yeah. It's just at the door. So yeah, we're gonna go customize playthrough. We're gonna pick Aiko one last time. Promise this is the last one, everyone. We're gonna go to endless. We are going to go to this one. Yeah, so endless is really cool. It's basically just like an endless investigation. So when we go here in the house, it's really important we get this 5 experience and this extra money, because we're not going to come back here again for the next 50 turns.
Wow.
But once we're at turn 50, it'll be time. Or we can get some other things that happen in the meantime. I am going to look for a holy candle really quick, just in case that works out. But yeah, we're just playing the game as normal now.
Yep, just looking around.
I really want a weapon. Cool.
Seeing what weird stuff is going on.
Yeah, and there's still some things that can pop up.
I do really like how this game, like the mysteries are pulled from urban legends and folklore. But when you get to the end, yeah, and ooh, nice. We now have the status holes.
Yeah.
So holes? Did I have holes?
Yeah.
Oh, it does look like I have holes.
Yep. So we're returning into the Nerf Whistler.
What's really funny is holes does absolutely nothing in endless. Basically, it just makes you lose stamina. Like it scales a little bit per mystery at the end of a mystery. So like the screen we skip over, I click out of. There's like a screen that'll like tell us basically some after information about the mysteries, right? And when it does that, it's like it'll be like a holes -2 stamina, holes -3 stamina. And it stacks because you have more holes in your body for the end of each mystery. But that's not something I have to worry about here because we don't end the mystery. Something cool about endless is every certain milestone, let's say over here, we actually get a reward. I just use that to get Doom, like Doom production. Hey, a book's cool. If we can get 3 books now, that'd be cool. I'm gonna clap at this guy. Actually, you know what? I'm good.
See
We
ya.
don't have to be so tight about our doom throughout this, so we can just kind of run from things. Are you kidding me? Everyone just wants to fight me. I'm gonna do that. There we go.
Everyone's so rude.
Everyone is so rude. But you know what isn't rude? Watching Lady Arcadia's attract mode. Especially my World of
True.
Warship.
Yeah, we're not rude. I want to see the version of this game where everyone's nice to you.
The
World of
world
Nice
of sunshine
Horror.
and rainbows.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. Instead of 2-bit is 4-bit.
Just yeah, one of the DLCs introduces the Eldritch God of inexorable positivity. It will be
That's
okay.
scary.
You
If
have
you-
no other choice.
If you think about that a little too hard, that's terrifying.
I feel good about it.
As you should. As you absolutely should.
As I've been told I have to.
Right? Exactly.
Bark Woman, I love this
Bark
encounter. She's one of my favorite enemies. I love her. We are getting close to our first achievement out of Endless. Now, Endless is kind of slow, but the thing about Endless is it guarantees us achievements. So instead of sitting here and, like, fishing back and forth for, like, oh, am I going to get this? Am I going to get that? Or, like, sitting on the reroll mystery screen for, like, 2 minutes straight, pressing the button over and over, just hoping for the right things to line up, we just go to Endless, and we just finish out an Endless run. And it just works.
Cool.
Also, what are we getting for Ico? Hey, Discipline's really good in Endless. Discipline, what that does is every time we pass a skill check, we will just get +1 stamina. Just
Nice.
auto heals, which is incredibly good. Like, Ico just has all of the best perks in the game. I don't want to deal with ghosts. Would I be so
Chat
honest?
tells me that Kirby is an eldritch being that is just positivity.
that
I
is
think
true.
That's
That
true.
is
That is-
that is true.
That is 1000% true, Annie Candy. Can somebody put Kirby in this game as a character? That'd be sick. I want to see more mods for this game because it does have a really cool modding scene, and I'd love to actually get into it. I just know nothing about modding. Hey, there's our 40 achievement. I'm sorry, 30. That's our first one. We also have 2 of our books. So if we can find another book, that'd be really cool. The Holy Candle just still isn't popping off. Like I said, the Holy Candle is just evil.
Ooh,
Um,
in a very meta statement, so I learned about modding from, Bethesda games. And we want a mod to turn all the enemies into Todd Howard. So that would be
Yes.
very meta. If the mod
And one Kirby.
yes, and one
And one Kirby.
one Kirby.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which enemy
'cause
is
you
the
have no
Kirby?
other
Is
choice.
this Kirby?
Oh gosh.
That's
I hope not.
get some
That's
special
fair.
shampoo
I
for
have
that or
no
something.
reason. Yeah. We're gonna take a rest here because that's just kind of free. Endless is stupid easy. Endless is just easy mode. Like there's a thread somewhere of someone talking about how to get long runs, and they mentioned they got to like 500 on like max difficulty. Endless is easy baby mode if you just know what you're doing. Yeah. This combat encounter is annoying because every time she pokes you, she takes your health back. There we go. It's just +1, but it's still like aggravating. I'd love another book. Another book would be really cool.
Mm-hmm.
One bite won't hurt. Hey, it actually worked.
But no book in the field. Waiting room, maybe we'll find, a highlights for kids or a copy of
Hey,
Zoo
what's
books?
up, Scoofus and Gallant?
Yep, zoo books. Uh-huh.
Oh, hey! That is
The
time.
book.
Yeah.
It's time.
That is time.
Time.
Sick. Well done.
Cool. Thank you.
There we go. 40
this,
of 96.
Yeah, this has been World of Horror 40 achievements, where we get 41.67 achievements. But yeah, I have about, when I first submitted this, I had about 46 achievements routed, and now we're about 51 51, 52, counting endless. I have like a whole spreadsheet with like 49 of them written. That's not the endless ones, of strategies on how to get them, like RNG, all that kind of stuff. I have been writing this from scratch with my friend Jupi Cute Fangies. We will actually be doing the shorter, much less difficult version of this run, 30 achievements, 10 less achievements. And I know you're thinking like 10 doesn't sound, no, trust me, it makes a huge difference. Those last 10 we have to get in this one, you see we kind of have to do a lot of jankery with like finding certain things. We don't have to do any of that in 30. 30 just has a lot of really easy stuff to get out of the way. It's a really like fast-paced, like action-packed run. Yeah, we're doing that April 12th, I do believe. No Fish, which will be really cool. I'll be posting about that in my Blue Sky. My Twitch and my Blue Sky are both Anneurismz, ANNEURISMZ. And really quick, before I bring this over to Ash, what was our time?
57:02.
Hey, that's pretty decent, under an hour.
Yeah.
That makes me happy to hear.
Yeah.
Cool. Ash, take it away. Any shoutouts?
Yeah, so just, shout out for Anneurismz for doing this awesome run, inviting me to commentate and lend my voice and quips to, showcase this awesome run that they came up with. You can find me on here on Twitch, synthwave_ash. Pretty much anywhere, synthwave_ash. In theory, I speedrun sometimes. Otherwise, I commentate here and there. So I'll see y'all around at the next one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you both. I'm Exy. I've kind of just been here heckling on the sidelines, watching this incredible run. You can find me at Exy Plays on most stuff. And if you all will stick around for just a moment, we're gonna go to intermission. We're gonna have some more announcements for you. So we'll be back in just a second.
Thank you for having me.
What a run, my friends. Am I right? That was wild. It was hard to follow. It was wild. I loved it. It was great. Shout out to Anneurismz and Synthwave Ash for that. That was great. Submissions for Attract Mode showcases are always open. Send us your pitches at ladyarcaders.com/start. We want to show off the games you love in all the ways you love them. Type !AM into chat for a link. I'm actually going to do that right now. There you go. Now, we've got something really cool coming up. Don't hold your horses, partner. We're charging right ahead with more fun on Sunday, March 22nd. You're seeing it right there. It's on the screen. We're having 12 hours of rootinest and tootinest speedruns, art, and gaming as we team up with Malala Fund to support girls' education around the world. Join us then for Galloping for the Gals. That is going to be a wild time. I'm going to be in there. I'm going to be hosting for the Red Dead Redemption 2, or excuse me. Yeah, RDR2 run with Laszlo. That's going to be a wild time, but all day there's going to be all kinds of great stuff. Check out the schedule. It's really cool. Going to be a lot of stuff happening. And in the meantime, what we're going to do now is our friend NBZ is playing Reanimal. So we are going to go hang out with them, and please say hi and heckle them mercilessly for me. That's what I'm going to do. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for being here on Attract Mode.